Hi buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're looking at another Soraka support game, so special thanks to Jolty, the generous donation, I appreciate it. And we have done several coaching sessions for Soraka with Jolty recently, so if you're watching through the playlist, you might notice that. So I'm not gonna, rehash everything that I've talked about in some of these other coaching sessions. Although I will cover some of it. Now, I did mention that I strongly prefer Airy. But, I mean, Unsealed's okay. I just think that you're, just the fact that she has such a low cooldown heal, that it gets to be, 3 seconds or something late game. It's just, you get so much value out of that. And the fact you're going to get so much plus healing and shielding with her, typically. Your Airy's going to be adding in an extra, 80 shield or something. To your 210 heal, which is crazy. It's 33% extra, plus healing and shielding. Not precisely that good, but you see what I'm saying? It adds a lot to your heal. And she's so good at harassing early on. With her 550 auto range, or Q, or E. You get a lot of mileage out of that Airy. Now, Leona is definitely on the scary side, potentially. Yeah, get those autos in there. I mean, she's not going to do it. She doesn't have her E yet, so... She's just... I don't know what she's doing, but you could just stick her with autos the whole time. Anytime you can take small trades, you should do it. Because you have a heal and they don't. Now... in the preseason, if they take back some of the sustain, which they're talking about, Soraka could get way better. Soraka's really good against other sustain type of champs. She doesn't really like all-in, so if they do anything to nerf the all-in champs, which they are, they're nerfing bone plating, they're removing Chrysalis, and Shield Bash is not going to be that great on most of the tanks. Yeah. Nice. Put that pressure on there. Anyways, it could look very good for Soraka. Ooh. Oh, okay, that was... they missed that, not you. So yeah, if that, and they're nerfing Doran's shield, which would be nice too. A lot of people don't get Doran's shield, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, stick on her. You're full health. You should... yeah, try to stick in there and land more autos in these fights. They're not going to do anything to you, You're full health, so... yeah, keep autoing. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Soraka doesn't want to use bone plating. She just kind of has to because it's overpowered right now. But yeah, that's going to be good when they nerf it a lot. Good for her. Alright, Frostfang. Legit. That's right, yeah, that was a good exchange. And keep autoing. Yeah, all of her stuff's down. W. Every heal comes off cooldown. Now, when you're trying to heal her up, try to hit your Q first. If you saved your W until you hit the Q, it gives you 40% more healing on your W. So you always want to wait until you hit the Q if you can, because it gives you a heal over time that's pretty large on the person that you heal. So you want to try to save it until you land your Q and then go for the W. I mean, if they're code red, 10% health or something, you might just have to heal them. But if they're just sitting around 50%, keep fishing for Qs, see if you get that first, and then go for the heal. It transfers, I think it's even more, like you heal yourself for a decent chunk when you hit a Q, but it also transfers that healing to Kaisa. That's right. The classic Alistar jungle. I didn't even notice that. Okay. I was like, is he farming? No, he's not. It's taking him forever to clear the jungle. Okay, nice. Do they have a jungler? I mean, y'all been pushed up fighting the whole time, and like, I don't know. You're out of mana. I would be careful. I mean, okay, there he is. It's like super dangerous if you don't have vision, like a Leona lane, if you're pushed up. But it seems as though he's not going to come down here. I would back pretty soon, though. I mean, he was middle, so he's on the bot side of the map. He might be galloping down here right now. And if Leona gets back and he's here, that could be a huge problem. Scuttle's up also, so he could be doing Scuttle. Where is this guy? Why hasn't he ganked you yet? Who is this jungler? Okay. I mean, like, literally, what is he doing? Okay, he just ran to the top side of the map, I guess. I would definitely would have backed quite a while ago. It's just, it's so dangerous because we just saw him middle. We know he was around Raptors. Scuttle's up. Alistar can't contest anything because he's Alistar. Like, it's exceptionally dangerous. I think you would have been ganked by now, or you definitely should have been. So, like, it's worked out. Yeah, I mean, you're up a good chunk of CS, but she's probably, like, Kaisa's probably sitting on over 1,000 gold right now. I don't remember the gold button. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, she has 1,700 gold. Like, y'all need to buy desperately. Pretty sure she has her full Storm Razor. So yeah, here I would just say, hey, back. Like, let's buy. Like, ping your gold and just say, let's buy. Okay, nice. That's a good save on the block. I know it feels like, I don't know, like, I understand, like, not wanting to let her back. But at the same time, it's just so risky. You have so much gold. Okay, well, she finally backed, and you get a favorable back. Let's get dangerous. I mean, living on the edge, I suppose. But no, back. I don't think y'all are gonna get it on this. Like, this is ridiculously overstaying. This is like next level. Because she's had her full, like, Storm Razor for like 2 minutes. Because the thing is, if you backed and just came back with items right now, like, you'd have your 3 wards, you could buy a control ward. You know, you can get a piece of an item. She could have had a Storm Razor, like, pushing on her. Okay. So you didn't get punished for that. Wow, 80 to 38 middle, okay. Aether Wisp. Okay, so you're going for Ardent first, huh? I can probably get behind that. The Kai'Sa's pretty fed. What are you waiting on? Control word. Alright. Yeah. I mean, you guys have been getting some good harassment. It's just like, you know, Leona is so dangerous with with something like Hecarim. He just... I don't know. You definitely... I don't think... It's not a good habit to get into, though, to overstay like that. Because you will get punished by some junglers. But, I mean, other than that, it's been pretty good. Like, if you were something like Ezreal Rakan, or, you know, Tristana Rakan, or, like, some really mobile champs, and, like, maybe you could get away from a gank. Hecarim ganks are pretty brutal, though, especially combined with Leona. But, like, as Soraka, you know, with no real mobility outside of your flash, that can be an issue. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't take Clarity. I mean, that's interesting, but... on Soraka, I mean... I'd probably take Exhaust. Exhaust, Barrier, even Ghost, something like that. Like, you really shouldn't have mana problems. I mean, it does give her back some mana too, but... that should only be, like, in extremely dire situations, like when you know your team's about to all-in and you have no mana, and they're, like, not listening to you, and you just, like, have to get that or something, maybe, but... mana shouldn't really be an issue. Hecarim and mid are still, anywhere at this point. You need to put down wards. You need to, like, ward here. So what you need to be doing is, like, after you push this up, you need to ping her. Okay, Hecarim's top. You need to ping her and go fight over this bush. If they have a pink ward in it, get it out of there, and then ward. Once you see Hecarim top, you can actually wait a little bit on your ward, and you can wait another minute and a half or so. Maybe not that long, like a minute. It's going to take him that long to walk down there. Heal, 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 heal. Okay, nice, nice. Still maxing the E. Really, from like level 7 up, I would definitely max W. Let you have more healing. Ha.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Thanks, Marisha. Yeah, I had to have a little snack here. Do you have a ward? Okay, I was about to say, someone should ward over this wall. Okay, we got eyes on Hecarim. This game looks like a bloodbath. In terms of, like, it looks like y'all are just gonna roll this over unless something insane happens. Okay, the cleanse is good. When did you use Clarity? I guess you used Clarity at some point and then Cleansed. Yeah, Cleanse is a pretty good one against Leona to pick up. Push this up, see if you can rotate middle. I guess LeBlanc's gonna get this anyways. I would go get Rift. Go get Rift and then like use it on top lane.
Back off.
Interesting. Taunted them and took cleanse. Nice. The mind games, I like it. Oh, Allie. Oof. Yeah, go get Rift and dump it top. Or you could use it bottom. I would just go ahead and... That's easy. Like, they're not going to contest you for it, and you should be able to get a dragon out of it. It's, like, the next simple thing you should get on the map. And Hecarim's coming up here. You got your Ardent. Okay. Yeah, like, we knew Hecarim was coming in because he was warded here. I probably would have just waited on more backup before he went all in there. What's up, Aaron? Last game was pretty good. I tried to play Phil a couple of times earlier this stream. Not go so well. I got filled in the jungle twice, and jungle is my worst role. By a pretty large margin, I think. She's gonna have to ult out of this maybe. But he ulted her for like most of her health. Yeah, if you want to rush in, that's fine, but like, you know, don't go too far if you know Hecarim's coming in. You need to like... You don't want to be caught out alone and isolated as Soraka, you know? Like, you just don't want to be at skirmishes. You want to get your team to group and be like in 5v5s. Did you throw Qs in there? No, definitely run. What? Throw Qs. Yeah, you got it. Okay, you tried to throw a Q there. Yeah, there's like... Don't run back just to hit him with an E there. It doesn't do that much damage at this point in the game. Yeah, just assume if you're alone, you're gonna get run over. This Hecarim's like really fast. Leona has a very long engage range with her ult. Katarina just has like a million dashes. What's up, Allie? Redemption next, probably a good idea. Yeah, y'all need to be really careful. Like 2-on-2 is not really. Okay, cool, Allie. It's a good time to come back. I have to start the preseason here in a week or two, I think. Hey, what's up, Jason? You too, buddy. Hope the Friendsgiving went well. I would have come, but, you know, we're not in the state anymore. You have a good Thanksgiving holiday. Yeah, Darius is gonna go for you. Get out of his range. Get out of his range. Yeah, you really just stay like max range with him. There's no way he kills either one of those guys, so he's like 100% going for you. Nah, I think this is a bad idea. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Like, he's gonna heal naturally with his passive anyways, so there's really, like, no point in you being here, you know what I'm saying? I think it's too dangerous for you to go up and, like, you maybe can, like, go up and auto the tower or something, but... That was interesting. Enchanters can still be really good. I tried Janna and Sona out the other night. I think they can be pretty good. I think the preseason, like the next patch in a week or two, is going to help them out a lot. They're nerfing bone plating. They're removing Chrysalis. And they're nerfing things like Thorin Shield, so Harass is going to be a lot better. And they're adding in like the tank runes. Not the little mini runes or whatever next patch, so I think it's pretty good right now, and I think they will continue to be pretty good. I mean, y'all did get a kill under that tower, but like if that was Hecarim running at you or something instead of the Darius, that would have probably been a different story. I thought Soraka could cast her Q while running. I know Janna can. Maybe I'm just thinking of Janna. I'm coaching the Soraka. Jolty from the chat.
Killing spree.
How'd you get an assist? Huh. Yeah, they don't have many enchanters in Dota, I don't think. I'm not sure. Yeah, probably setting up for Baron here. I don't know. Yeah, just force them to come out here and get you, so they can't set up their old traps and hide at their towers. No, you might get flanked again. I just leave Garen alone. I would say just let him do his thing. He's gonna heal normally, and you're just running too much of a risk of getting flanked. I mean, y'all are really far ahead right now, so. No. Don't go close to this wall. They might have this warded. Just go to Baron. A lot of people don't follow the scouting ground, too. When I see SG, I'm thinking Samsung Galaxy. Yeah, I would just stick with the rest of your team. I mean, like, Garen's split pushing. No one else is going to match him in splitting. And, like, the whole point is, like, he's trying to draw 2 or 3 people over to him. And then your team could engage, you know, with someone like Alistar. And that's a much better candidate for you to hang out. And that, you know, Alistar can also help heal you better. if they try to run for you. And LeBlanc, so, you know, usually you want to leave the split pusher alone. If they can win the 1v1, which Garen can. Or at least, like, go even in the 1v1. Especially as Soraka, you want to be around as many people as possible, you know, so they can protect you. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much, Jolty, for the generous donation. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is probably, like, you know, y'all did a great job in the laning phase, but definitely, like, back sooner. You know, don't be too greedy with that. Because Hecarim could have come down there for, like, 2 minutes or something, and he just didn't, and that could have been rough. And what's up to Shane? Yeah, so, you know, in a general rule of thumb, yeah, but that, I mean, but that's not really, like, advancing your board state. Like, you want to, like, just the whole theory behind split pushers are that they, you know, they apply pressure on their own, and it takes 2 people to go deal with them. Then you can force, like, a 4v3 on the other people. That's why if you have a split pusher, usually, like, you want them to have their own lane and do their own thing. And Garen has his own self-healing, and you can't really engage that well. Like, Soraka's really like a team fighter and maybe like a sieger kind of thing. Helps your team siege because you can heal up any kind of poke or harass they put out. So yeah, I would just stay with as many people as possible when you're Soraka. Hey, stop. You're gonna get sick. Yeah, and then earlier, so yeah, group with your team more, and then earlier, you also need to be with your team so you can provide, like, vision so that they can get appropriate picks. Or, like, see good opportunities. I think y'all should have done Baron a lot earlier to close out the game. They were so scared. And if they want to come fight you, whatever, you know, come get it. But, and then, yeah, earlier, backing up, whenever they, once you get a kill, usually you can push 1 more wave, maybe 2, if it's like for a very specific item breakpoint, like you need 1 more wave to get your BF sword or something, then maybe you could stay for 2. But in general, you want to kill somebody, push the wave in and back, so you spend that gold. Because if you don't spend it, then you don't have the power. So with her, the Kaisa was sitting on like 1,700 gold or something at one point, and that could have completed her Stormrazor, and then you could have been even more oppressive. Right, so when you came back with that item, you could maybe kill them, you could push them even more, you could maybe take their tower faster, you know. So, anyways, but overall, good job. I thought that was solid. So yeah, consider Aerie, as I mentioned before. Try to back when you have a lead. Make sure you get items, be a little more scared of the jungler. And then try to stay with your team when you're playing something like Soraka. If you have a superior split pusher, just let them do their thing. You can go over there and ward for him to make sure he doesn't, like, get ganked or something if you want to. But I would try to get back with your team as soon as you can. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. The stream's going to continue, but that's it for the individual coaching session. For anyone out there that would like coaching, you can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Just $20 off stream or $25 on stream. If you're a channel member, through PayPal, then it's $5 off any coaching, so that'd be $15 off stream, $20 on stream, and that's just $5 a month. I'll have a link in the description if you're interested in that. It helps support the channel, gives you discounts on coaching, gives you access to our Discord. You can play with us on Viewers Night, which is every Sunday. That's a lot of fun. And if I have any dodges during the week, there are 30-minute dodges, and your PBE is up to date, then you can hop on there and play a PBE game with me while we wait out the dodge if you want. I'll also have a link to a coaching playlist in the description if you want to check that out. You want to watch more games. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell if you're interested in the content. And I'll see everybody next time.